Right. Hello, hello, hello. I think this is all working. Yeah, I think it's working. I think we can hear. No, I can hear. Sorry, there we are. That might be better. Right. I think you're live now. So please do not swear, Mister.
But me or the boy?
Well, you, unless they start learning words that you guys have been trying
We
not to say.
don't know what he's saying.
Oh no, we're
don't
not doctors. We don't speak baby, of course.
exactly. We don't know what he's saying. He could be saying all sorts of profanity. And it's funny because you messaged me and you're like, "Ready when you are," and he rolled over and he just heard.
Oh, it was happy nappy time, was it? I
Happy
see.
time, yeah.
Oh.
And I was like, okay. So we ran away to get that sorted, and we're fine. It was
Good.
stage fright, Barry. It was stage fright.
That's what it was. Anyway, before we get even further stage fright, let me just introduce myself to the whole crowd. But there we are. We've come in like Kidstructor like today. It's amazing.
And titles.
And introductions. Go. Right. Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another Streamstructor. As you can hear, I'm in good conversation with my mate Fraser, who's
Good
with me
evening.
once again.
Good evening. Well, you're not getting my phone. We're also joined by Grumpy Harrison.
A grumpy Harrison. Aww.
It's fine. It's fine.
Well, I'm certainly not grumpy. 6
aye.
months today, Fraser.
Is that how long we did? We were having a wee conversation about it. We're like, how long has it been? And we couldn't figure it out. So 6 months today since first date, or since you met?
Since I made it official.
Since you made it official. So how long
Yeah.
has it been since you went to the speed dating thing?
7th of March. It's nearly 7 months.
Okay. Yeah. Oh God, time flies when you're having fun.
Yes. Let's just say flowers and chocolates were exchanged today.
Oh, that was nice that she bought you flowers and chocolate.
You know her too well. No. She got the chocolates. I got the flowers. So.
Oh, okay. I was half right.
You were half right. Yes. So yes, you may be watching, my love. I love you, Timmy, as always. And yeah, I'm.
Sorry.
Start.
Sorry. I had something dodgy to eat before we started.
I've still got enough pieces to have, so
The
I've got
married-
something
the married
dodgy
ma-
still to eat.
The married man can say nothing. Please continue.
I am saying nothing. I'm probably a couple of years away from that myself, the way it's going.
So
But
6 months for you, officially 3 months-ish since I got married.
I know time is flowing so quickly.
I know, and that's Harrison 13 months. He'll be 14 months in 6 days.
Ooh, yes, that's right. 7th of August,
7th
2022.
August, yeah.
That's right. I remember releasing the news to the world.
You were doing a
before
stream,
officially
right?
Made it. Yeah.
Crazy.
It was. So yes. So it's 6 months with Tamia.
Are you getting wrong?
You
Not
apparently.
me. Oh, that's not right. I'm not ringing you.
Harrison might be.
Nope. I've got the phone in my hand. He's rolling about.
Maybe it's a delayed response. If you get cut off in a second, my apologies.
he's rolling about for a teddy bear. He's fine. He's not going.
My message is doing that at the moment. It seems to be giving delays in regards to messenger messages. That's why it takes so long for me to reply at the moment.
So anyway, 6 months.
6 months, 4 days away from a certain birthday, so that's even more scary.
6 months, 4 hours, 3 minutes, 22 seconds.
If you want me to be precise,
No.
it was about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So we're about an hour past the 6 months.
So it's your birthday in 6 days?
4 days.
4 days. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. At least you've ticked off a resolution.
What? Oh, that the perennial failure. Yes.
Well, it's not perennial failure anymore.
No, it's not, but it was.
Unless Timmy's got some news for you. Rose burnt happy flowers. And you're away. You're going away.
She's so knee deep in happy nappies when she's working at the moment. I don't think she's got time to think about happy flowers, really. Poor bugger.
She's working today?
No, but just during the week.
Is she not going on strike?
No, she's not. She's private nursery.
All right, okay.
So she doesn't quite get that.
We have another friend who works at a nursery, and she's gone on strike. So,
well, that's where she'd love to be as a public nursery, not for the striking, just
for the day off.
just for Just in general.
So you're going away for your birthday
I am. I fly out to Lisbon on Tuesday
for 39 part 2.
for 39 part 2. Yeah, well, it's now 21 plus 19.
I'm just glad you're getting over the threshold before I am. That's quite comforting.
To be fair, that was always going to be the case, Fraser. You just now got 5 months of going, oh, sugar, you know?
No. I am right. I'm exactly where I want to be.
I could say how many months this month it will be, how many, when it's exactly 5 months in the next few days, but I'm not going to. But there we are.
When is it?
You don't know your own birthday?
That's not expecting, but I just can't do the maths in my head.
It is 5 months.
December, January, February. Yeah, I'm 5 months away. Okay.
Yeah.
It's fine. I've got plans.
I know you have plans. I might not even be able to join in with those plans because I might be in Hungary.
I am also seeing Hamilton in Edinburgh on the day of my birthday.
You are. That's right.
And I'm very, very excited about that.
I'm jealous of you, I think.
Oh, Hamilton is one of my favourites, so I'm very happy that we're going to go see it.
Well, actually, things like Hamilton and that, it might be something that we could do in East Kilbride, and I'm going to talk about that later.
Are you putting on a version of Hamilton in East Kilbride?
No, but I mean the touring shows, like the ones that have 500 seaters and things like that, there's potential opportunity for that to be the case in East Kilbride. So.
You're not going to get Hamilton in East Kilbride.
No. I mean, you have to take a 201 to get to Hamilton. East Kilbride, but... Sorry. Yeah, quite right too, Harrison.
He thinks I'm hilarious.
Well, of course he does. You're his dad.
You bum. You bum. You bum. Don't mind us.
So this is the penultimate Streamstructor for what I believe is a foreseeable future, unfortunately.
I'm a wee bit sad.
I am a little sad. I wanted to get to 50, but just everything's coming together now. I just don't
Well,
have
you're
the
a
time.
busy man.
Yeah.
Where are you going? What do you want? You're not getting my phone. No.
So I want to go down to 4 videos a month. Easiest thing to get rid of is, well, not get rid of, but retire.
Yes, rest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, hiatus. As long as it's not 16 years, it's fine. 16 months maybe, but not 16 years.
God, we could be dead.
Don't think that, please. I know that's now within realms of possibility for both of us, but that's not that's not what I want to hear. But there we are.
Oh, but enjoy your midlife crisis.
Midlife crisis. I went and gone and then got to Mia, so I've already passed it. But there we are. But...
Take your friends the midlife crisis.
No, she was the thing that brought me out the midlife crisis.
Oh my god.
Come on, give me some self-respect. Even
No.
though I can't say that word.
No.
Absolutely.
What's the running order?
Yes, thank you for that nice segue. That helps out. Right, okay.
As your co-host, you're welcome.
It's not all the reenactments. Oh, I've mucked up my segment. Hold on a second.
Was that not last time?
That was last time, yes. So, hold on a second.
He's trying to turn back the clock.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I'm not going to swear, but...
No, shout him arms.
Yeah, exactly. I was about to, and I thought I better not. I've spelt that wrong as well. Oh, for goodness sake.
So, there's a reason you're retiring this track.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm falling apart at the seams, literally. Right, anyway.
The hamsters are well off the wheels, so they emigrated to Mexico.
Who's that? What, sorry? The hamsters?
Hamsters are well off the wheels, they emigrated to Mexico.
Well, put it this way, if the hamsters didn't happen at some point in a Streamstructor, there's something wrong. I've been questioning the past couple of Streamstructors because they've all been like that. There we are, right, that's it. That's your running order now. So, it'll come up in a minute. So, Stirling Castle vlog. Give one heads up for this one, ladies and gentlemen. It does have a bit of change of the music because of content ID issues. So, there is a little bit of the montage music that's changed. So, if it seems a bit out of place, that's why. And then we go to Doctor Who reviews, and we start with Knock Knock.
Oh, we like Knock Knock. Knock Knock.
Yeah, well, did I? That's the question. You'll find out soon enough. That's always the way. So, yeah, it's only been 3 weeks since I last did one of these, but it's going to be now 8 weeks before you do another.
And that's December.
Yeah, December, yeah.
Right, we need to get Jamie out of his hermit box.
We do. We
And,
need Jamie. I need as many people as possible in this one as a celebration.
well, let me know who you get.
Hmm. Yeah, I know. You're always the backup if I need it.
I hate them. It's not funny.
You set that up. Come on.
Ashley, we're out of here. Come on. What's that, Ashley? You pulled yourself again.
No, no seriousness though. It is going to be fun, the next one, but it's a kind of a Christmassy theme, but it's going to be quite a bit, I think.
And we very recently recorded a Christmas Kilstructor for the second year in a row.
We have, yes, we did that 3 weeks ago now.
Yes.
2 weeks ago.
Yes, we managed to get Jamie out of his hermit box by visiting him in his hermit box.
You were saying it was top tier Kilstructor. I think it's not far off that. I do agree.
No, there was something about it. I can't put my finger on it. I felt very Christmassy the whole day.
Hmm.
It was nice.
It was nice. I mean, they're continuing.
Oh,
I'm
God,
not
yeah.
stopping them. I can't stop them now. There's too much.
No, the
I am-
beauty of the devil won't let you.
Yeah, exactly. When I come back from Lisbon, I've got to do 2 Doctor Who reviews for this month, and then I'm editing the 50th. Ooh.
I made that happen.
You did make that happen. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, well, the running theme of the last 2 Kilstructors about you making sure I numbered it the right way. You know, it's kind of like force me hand.
And you've got Who Month.
Who month is next month in November? Yes. 8 Doctor Who reviews, 3 first impressions, and 2 extra special videos.
All
That's the plan at the
going
moment.
well, you'll get three first impressions.
No, I should get 3 first impressions.
Well, we don't know.
Well, they say there's good. Well, hopefully that's the case.
We know nothing.
We know it's November.
For
So
one,
either the
no, Barry. We know it's autumn.
well, they've now said November. I'm sure.
Have they?
Yeah.
The trailer that went out, the very exciting trailer which you should have done a video for, said autumn.
I've just spent 2 weeks trying to get the National Railway Museum edited.
But
I didn't have time for that.
October 15th, you've got the 60th anniversary music celebration going out on Radio
With
2.
the new theme coming out as well.
New theme, new companion theme, and the new version of the theme tune.
Hmm.
However, I could be wrong, but I don't know if they will air the new material on the radio concert. I think they might cut it and save it for the actual episode. I hope I'm wrong, but it's what I've been told.
But they did say they were going to play the new theme anyway.
They were expected to play the new theme.
Yeah.
But Life on Sunday, we'll be playing, because apparently Ruby plays that on the piano in the show, which is nice.
Ruby won't be Millie Gibson.
Yeah. But in character as Ruby.
Right, yeah. Cool.
So I'm excited. I'm really excited for Chuty and Millie. I think it'll be great.
I think it'll be good as well. Although I now have a Doctor Who fan in my midst.
Is it Harrison?
No, she's hooked. Harrison's going to be a Doctor Who fan. He's got no choice.
I mean, literally from day one, I was watching old Doctor Who when he was sleeping.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I came and actually, I actually got. She said she wanted to see some of the classic stuff, Tamia.
Right.
So I'd managed to set up a little USB thing with 30 stories on it for us to watch as part of Skype calls and together.
Nice.
So she didn't have to find nefarious ways of watching them, you know.
Nice.
And what did I forget to bring with me yesterday?
The USB stick.
Yep. But hey, we saw Runaway Bride today. She understands why the Doctor and Donna work so well, even on that story.
We are about to watch the Crimson Horror. That's where we're up to.
Oh, I like that one. I do like that one.
I don't enjoy the back half of Series 7.
Mm-hmm.
But
that is a highlight for me of that series.
We'll watch it, and I'm excited to get to the 50th, but it's bizarre to think that we are weeks away from the 60th.
And you're watching the 50th.
Which Ian Levine said wouldn't happen 2 years ago.
Oh, don't just get me started with that. Absorbaloth, as we call them.
I've got another name for him, but I'm not ready to do it.
Yeah. Man, did you watch Love and Monsters? What was it, last Saturday?
Right, and how did that go down?
Because we did effectively a marathon. We started from the Age of Steel and went all the way through to the end of the series in 2 days, in one evening and an afternoon.
Oh, to have that time again. To have that time.
So it was one of those situations where she saw that and she liked Love and Monsters. I had to repeat the paving stone joke at the end because I don't think she quite got it the first time. But apart from that,
I hate that bit. Hate it. It's so bad.
overall, it's not a bad. It's not. It certainly sets the groundwork for Blink the following year. That's all I'd say.
Yeah.
Without it, you wouldn't have had Blink, and we all know what's happened to Blink.
A Doctor Light episode in series 14, which is mental.
Well, I don't see why they can't have a Doctor Light episode.
I know, but we're only getting 8.
Yeah.
Well,
but if they've ended up doing 2 Christmas specials in the same production block, effectively, then that makes sense.
They've not filmed Christmas 24 yet.
They're about to. They're in pre-production on it, aren't they?
No, the script hasn't even been signed off yet.
Has it not? All right, okay.
Because they were out doing reshoots for Christmas 2023, and I was like, oh my god, they're filming Christmas 2024, and I was like, no, they're not.
Fair enough.
Oh, where's Harrison? Where's Harrison? Where's Harrison?
This is the one thing you'll probably end up getting when I come back from Streamstructor, me doing the same thing. But the way it's going, it wouldn't surprise me.
Playing peekaboo with me. Where's Harrison? Where's Harrison?
Hold on, me playing peekaboo with you? Do you really think you'll become a dribbling wreck by the time we come back to Streamstructors? Is that what you think?
Oh, I'd love to get to that point in my life.
Well, they say men start reverting back to the baby stage from about 60. So.
Well, I mean, I've already started. I'm building a model train.
That's right. We will talk about that a little bit later on. So yeah, we've got the running order there with all the vlogs and things. We've got Facebook birthdays. I've got an unboxing video to show you guys.
Do you want to do your silence to Ukraine that I keep?
Yes, that's true. I thank you for reminding me. I almost forgot again, but there we are. So yes, I'd like to do the 1 minute. Well, 1 or 2? Should I do 2? Should I do 1?
I would do a minute just because I'm here.
Yeah, I'll probably do a minute. So, ladies and gentlemen, my apologies in advance if there's any untoward noises within this silence, because I can't control every element of this live stream at the moment. As you can see from the hamsters running off about 5 minutes ago for their cruise to the Mediterranean or the Bahamas or whatever it was they were doing.
I emigrated to Mexico. I can't believe you've gone. Oh. I will hit mute and we will do our silence.
Yes, we'll do the silence. Okay, thanks guys. If you want to join in, you know what to do. Just join the silence with me, and thank you very much. Here we go. Thank you everybody for joining in there. Thank you Fraser as well for your quietness.
I mean, it was the mute button. He was being very noisy.
He was being very noisy, yes. No parent interruptions, no Harrison noising. I think that's the best silence I've had with you ever.
The war ends tomorrow.
I really hope it does end soon. I don't want this to carry on any further. It's just, you see it from afar and you're going, it's just nuts.
The 3-day war that started over a year ago. Yep.
Oh no, it's supposed to be done in 3 days. Yeah, right, yeah. Doesn't make any sense to me. It really doesn't. Anyway.
Moving on.
Moving on politely. I wouldn't say swiftly because that's a bit crass.
No.
Politely. Yeah, so yeah, Facebook birthdays come up after our first vlog, and also a wee unboxing video, as I say, and a bit of chat about some changes to my local area, which I wanted to have a quick talk about as well, just because I'm sad like that.
Right, I'm building a model railway.
You're building model railway, we'll deal with that too. So, yes, running order, let's have a look. So, the first video today is my vlog to Stirling Castle. So that's all the big 3 Historic Scotland vlogs now broadcast on this live stream. Here we go. Hello everybody. It's Sunday the 1st of October 2017. I am in Stirling. I'm at the top of a hill trying to find the castle because I'm going to Stirling Castle today, fulfilling the last of Historic Scotland's big 3 most popular tourist attractions. I've done it personally, but I haven't done it on the vlogs. You've got Edinburgh, you've got Urquhart, you need Stirling, so that's what I'm trying to be here for now. And I'll be honest with you, I'm struggling to find it a little bit. Wondering where it is. Let's go up these stairs. See if we can find the castle here. Because it's not best signposted for a walker. So I took the train in, didn't drive. I took the train in. It's not the best place to find, and it's so misty I don't even know where it is. I'll find it eventually, I'm sure. Anyway, thanks for tuning in and welcome to another vlog. If you've seen the Urquhart vlog, you'll know that maybe I've done a bad thing coming at this time of year, especially when it's a special event on. The Living History event's called The Nation's Revelry, and already there are so many tourists from across the globe coming to visit. It's a bit bigger a site than Urquhart. It should be a bit more civilised to get around, but if you've seen that vlog, you know how much I didn't really enjoy it. Well, there might be proper living history. Well, that's if they want to come out the wet. The jousting's there. There seems to be a living history tent there, so there might be events at some point. But here we are. Here's the castle. Behind me is big hall, King James's Hall. I can't remember the name of it now. The Great Hall. That's it. But I'm in the Queen Anne Garden. Going to have a quick tour around the castle. In between all the events they're going to have for the living history. Better get myself over there though. It's funny, I always thought this building had been renovated wrongly according to the rest of the stuff, but it's deliberate because that, you know, kind of covering, can't remember the name of it now, the plasterboard, or I can't remember the name of it now, but behind me there you've got the kind of King's Gold colour, and basically that's kind of how places of that era probably would have looked. They would have had some sort of rough casting on the outside. That's it, rough casting. So they would have had some sort of outside veneer to it. They're doing renovation on the palace bits as well. It's not the hall, that's the hall. They're doing bits in the palace bit as well. So this is the courtyard. Not as busy as I thought, but then again everybody's probably piled inside because it's raining heavily. We seem to have the remnants of Hurricane Lee coming over us today. Well, it's not windy. I thought it'd be windier, but it's not. But yes, here we are.
Netherlands, see me after school.
Okay.
You owe us money. 1688, William of Orange of Nassau comes to Britain, England, Scotland, good. And we knocked down the old kitchens, we made a lovely landscape area there with the cannons for the king. We brought new cannons to, for him to come, and he never came. Yeah, Stirling, we say yes, Edinburgh, we don't want William here. They say, oh come, you owe us guilders, quite a lot. See me after class.
Bienvenue à tous. Mesdames, Messieurs, chers enfants, c'est un grand plaisir de vous voir ici rassemblés.
Their Grace welcomes ladies and gentlemen and children here to her magnificent soiree exceptionnelle here in Stirling Castle.
Je suis particulièrement ravie de voir que vous êtes venus en grand nombre et il me semble de bien loin. You've come from far away.
Please welcome particularly those who have come from far and wide to Grace.
Ah, bonjour. Vous êtes des ambassadeurs du roi François Ier, c'est bien ça? Ravi de vous voir.
Don't feel like, ladies and gentlemen, she's asking if this man is the French ambassador.
Exactly.
Is he the Grace?
He seems to be, yes. Apparently sent by King François Ier.
The King of France is really low to standards of Grace. In fact, he's passing through the ambassador. And you don't
I imagine he must be traveling incognito.
Oh, maybe he's...
Yes.
Yeah, maybe he's pretending to be Spanish.
Yes.
Maybe pretending to be Spanish. You're terrible.
Nice. You are most welcome here for our celebration of Saint Michel of Michaelmas, which I'm sure will be very grand indeed.
Well, that was a nice bit of Renaissance revelry, bit of music, bit of Renaissance music. Quite enjoyed that. But it's now time to go and see some Stirling heads. final show of the day is about to start, and it's sunny at last. The sun has decided to poke its hat out, and it's nice and dry at last. Unsurprisingly. It's probably been nice in Glasgow for about 2 hours, knowing my luck. Anyway, into the final show we go.
Once again, I have been snubbed! What year is this time?
Hold on, Bridget. Pardon?
What is your excuse this time? What are your messages telling? I should today, my regular place, as region and rural.
And my lord, perhaps if you made less of a fuss, you might be already seated here. Did you not know that this feast was on? Did you not see fit to inform yourself? Do you expect everything to be done for you if you are so keen on ruling all of Scotland? And did you not see fit to send one of your servants to inform you when you did not see him? Has reason completely escaped you?
With permission, your grace.
Enough, sir. You are here to enjoy yourself, are you not? Enjoy the feast that I am paying for, in spite of the fact that you have seen fit to give me not even a penny for the raising of my daughter, the Queen. Will you be seated and enjoy the fine food that I have had prepared for you as well as all my other fine guests?
For your grace, Maester Sands and his companions have been at work for many, many hours. Maester Sands, if you don't mind. The Queen is a very, very fond gambler indeed. The Queen likes to play cards. The difference with these cards is, of course, once you finish the game, you can't indeed eat these. These are made from sugar.
It's what you're saying, is that young man who would not stand
The
on
young
my
man
mind.
would not stand to eat these toast.
Must be indeed if it was about 5 inches in front of the cannon, then he would indeed eat toast.
Well, the day seems to finish with a flourish. They had a little feast and showing all the different food. They didn't really feast on it, but they showed all the food. That's it for Stirling Castle. Thanks so much for watching, as always. If you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe, comment below, and click on that notifications bell. Always helps. Anyway, until next time, next week is an interesting week, as always. But until then, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you later. That was quite interesting, actually, watching it back like that. My hair's all over the place again, typical. But that was quite interesting watching that back. A couple of interesting facts. It was recorded on the 1st of October. Today's the 1st of October. We'd had the remnants of Hurricane Lee at the time. We've just had the remnants of Hurricane Lee a couple of weeks ago. Quite a few coincidences there, and I can't say the word. Also, we have the situation, of course, of the sound being slightly out of sync. Hello, Fraser. I know you're back.
How do you know I'm back?
I heard the clip of the mic as you took
Oh, really?
muting again. Yeah. Not just me having the hamsters. And also, I have been told by my lady the sound is out of sync on the vlogs. I'm aware
Yes,
of that.
I was about to say that the sound was out of sync on your vlog.
Unfortunately, no, there seems to be a bit of a problem with this software where I could be out of sync for the vlogs or out of sync for my voice when I'm speaking like this right now. So
I see.
I'd rather take the lesser of two evils, if you know what I mean, in that respect. The next video I show doesn't matter because it's it's an unboxing and I'm not on camera, so it doesn't matter if it's out of sync a little bit or not, but there we are. So yeah, that was Stirling Castle 6 years ago. Wow. But the elements of how the vlogs are now are certainly come together.
Yeah,
Sorry,
you went
what was
back
you gonna say?
recently, didn't you, for your...
Went back for the 100th vlog because
Yeah.
I missed the Stirling heads, the actual proper Stirling heads, not the carvings while showing that video. So.
Oh, it's okay. Doesn't matter.
And it sounds like Harrison's having an enjoyable time of it, as always.
He's just... He likes being on his feet now, so even when you hold him, he'll take a cuddle for a while and they're like, I want to be on my feet.
Speaking on feet, is he walking yet?
I mean, when we hold him, yeah.
Ah, but he's not on his own. He's not on his own just yet.
Not yet, but he's getting there. They say, because he's quite tall for his age, they say that it's harder for the balance.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, he is a quite a tall baby.
He's
Isn't
long. He's very
Yeah.
long. But we're not. What's up? What do you want? Do you want this? Do you want the water bottle? So you want there you go. Crazy boy. Yeah, so we've not had a visit. We've not had the health visitor out for a while to check on him. So we're going to get because they're supposed to be with him until he goes to high school. So we'll have a look and see what's going on.
So basically, if you measure him now, you're effectively going to have a 6-foot son. Is that what you're saying?
Pretty much, yeah. He will be taller than me, absolutely. He'll be taller than your mama. He's you. Speaking of live streams, I did one myself recently.
You did, yes. In fact, you did another one just before this came out as well.
But I wasn't on it.
Yeah.
So it did all right, to be fair,
Mm-hmm.
for a web series that we made in 2006 and 2007.
Night as Day.
Night as
That's
Day.
that is how I first heard of the name Fraser Cool.
Isn't that funny?
Didn't put two and two together, but Night as Day would be in May when I was starting to make forages into YouTubing and originally.
Yeah, it was Jamie, because Jamie didn't know that I was the Night as Day guy, which is what I was known for a while. Because Jamie was like, one night Jamie was like, I wonder if Glasgow's ever done their own superhero thing, and he typed in Glasgow superhero and Night as Day came up. And he watched series 1 and 2. But I'd never put it out all at once.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, you know what, just for giggles, because the very first short film we did of it, Night as Day Dusk, back in 2005, is 18 years old now, which is wild. Considering I'm only 21.
You're looking well on it.
Thank you. So I thought, you know what? There's no full working copy of that short film that really upsets me that I have. So if anyone out there has one, let me know. But so I just thought, you know what, for the giggles. So I put together all 6 episodes of series 1 plus the cast interviews that we filmed at the time, plus like a making of that we did. So it came to like 2 hours and 45 minutes or something.
Mm-hmm.
And it went out last week. And it's up to 70 views. And for a show that is old, that's not bad.
That is pretty good. I mean,
And series 2 went, considering my social media engagement on Twitter is dead, because I
as is
locked.
everybody since a certain Tesla owner took over.
Well, I've locked my Twitter as well because I got a stack of transphobic abuse for supporting trans people, and I got called a misogynist and all sorts of horrible things. Anyway, but series 2 went out yesterday, and it was slightly longer but less content, and it's up to 50 views.
Now, is that live, or is this just people picking up after the fact?
I don't know. How do I find out?
If you go onto your, this is where my experience of using YouTube comes in.
In studio.
Go into YouTube Studio, go to your live tab, and then if you highlight it.
Where's live? Where's live? Is it under content?
Yeah, under content.
Live.
Under content. Yep. Go to live. And then if you highlight over the actual descriptive text, it comes up with the different icons, and one has analytics.
So it's not there.
Well, are you using your phone, or are you using...
I'm on my phone, yeah.
Right, okay. If you're using your phone...
Nah, it's not here. Right,
it may not. It depends when. The thing with doing live content is it doesn't come up as a viewable thing for analytics straight away.
Right.
But if you could go to last week's, have a look at your analytics, and you should be able to see if you click on the actual live stream content itself.
Right.
You should be able to see the. You should be able to get into the analytics and have a look at your.
I mean, I can't imagine many people watched it live.
Yeah. Because even though I do these live, most of the views I get for this is usually after the fact.
Yeah, because if I'm not on it, I will probably watch it on a Monday.
Yeah.
Or when it's me and boy, so Thursday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's usually that uplift there. I mean, but there's this is where I want to take the break, because it's kind of like, what do I do? You know, it's great. This is great to the point, but it's not getting any traction. You know,
No.
so this is the thing.
But I put up a clip, and it wasn't a premiere or a live stream or whatever. But so 90 Day Dusk, first ever short film, is lost, right?
Right.
I've got an AVI of it, but it's corrupt, so only the sound plays. And the majority of the people who worked on it, who I still speak to, don't have it, and I don't speak to the rest of them. So, but I used the Wayback Machine the other day. Got onto the old website and found a 6-minute preview of the short in WMV format, Pazza. WMV. WMV. And I converted it and I uploaded it to YouTube yesterday. And it's already got 151 views.
But this is what happens. You get a video that works brilliantly, and then you get a video that just goes meh.
That isn't fun.
Yeah, it's just the way YouTube seems to be. I tend to have one zeitgeisty video every year that just takes off.
Well, your Power
That's
of the
my average.
Doctor first reaction was huge.
The what? Sorry.
The Power of the Doctor first reaction was huge.
That's the best first impression reaction I've had since Skyfall Part 1.
Yeah, and your Skyfall Part 1 exploded.
It did. It had more views than subscribers within about 24 hours. It was ridiculous at the time.
Well, next Saturday at 4 p.m. GMT, I'm going to put the movie out, the next day movie.
Right.
But the 10th anniversary edition, which has got slightly improved effects, better subtitles, and I've taken the cinema bars off it because at the time I thought cinema bars were so cool.
Really cool, and yeah.
So I've managed to because I had 6 missing VFX shots, which I couldn't find for a lot of money. So Joe Osborne of Carsig Films, who's got his own film coming out in October, Seaweed Shrapnel Part 2, a short that's going to be great. He's got that coming out in October, I think, or November. Anyway, Carsig Films, he redid the effects for me. And yeah, so I'm going to, for the first time, I'm going to live stream the movie just for funsies.
Let's see. Let's hope it gets good views, mate. And I may have been slightly joking the other day when you said I'm going to live stream so you would get more views. I knew you would. Kind of helps that you've got a slightly better footprint when it comes to your content you have put out than I have. I'm not going to turn around otherwise. I may put more content out, but you have a better footprint in some respects.
Yeah, I mean, like the trailer for Bloodline, which was a pilot that was shot, has got like 13,000 views or something ridiculous. Yeah. Like, it's crazy. But you're right, it's a zeitgeist thing.
Yeah, it's a zeitgeist thing, and it usually is the case. There's usually one video that's zeitgeisty every year on my channel.
But when I was doing Sid videos on TikTok, they were getting stupid numbers. They were getting thousands of views.
Is Sid still alive after being Harrison's favourite toy?
Sid is very much alive and well, and I'm looking at him right now. Is that right, Sid? Alright.
Ladies and gentlemen, premiere of Sid for the first time in about 2.5 years, but apart from that...
Getting another channel, it's a bit rubbish. I've been ashamed since I left.
It's gone downhill, definitely. No.
Rabbit hole.
No, but in all seriousness, though, it's good to see that the content you have still has some weight behind it. You know.
Yeah, I mean the problem, and we'll get back to my topic in a minute. The problem with what I'm doing at the moment is that I'm no longer doing independent. Well, apart from Faithful, which is independent, but I'm not doing a web series or a film or whatever like independent. I've got projects at various stages, but it's with producers and production companies, and we're waiting on this to happen and that to happen. So, I have nothing new to put out.
Yeah, no, that's understandable.
Your channel can die and go stagnant, as I don't think you know that because you've got a video every week, where I don't have enough.
You don't have enough time to do it. This is the quandary I've had this year about what I do to continue from next year. Do I have enough time? It's not so much can I do it, it's just do I have the time to do it.
Yeah.
But
But you know,
I definitely have 3 strands I want to keep going regardless, and I've got one I can keep going next year once a month already. I've already got enough vlogs. We went to the Hill House last week.
Gonna vlog the last year 50.
Not quite, but it's getting there. And then we'll have Doctor Who reviews. Do you know what? They may take a bit of time to watch and get the reviews done, but they're fairly easy content to do. They really are.
What are you going to do if they do release the specials one night after each other?
You are going to see a face that you've never seen before. Tired, annoyed, and shaggy.
I wish you didn't say shaggy.
I didn't mean it like that. It
wasn't me.
Yeah. I knew that was coming. So boom, got in there just before.
Weird.
No, but no, I think I will just still do it. I mean, that's why the first impressions are basically one takes, off you go, up you go.
Yeah.
It's released rather quickly, so I don't see why I can't still do it. It will just be a bit of fun trying to get it done. And it definitely will be just one watch and then up.
Yep.
Because I won't have the time to do anything else.
At least Christmas will be a bit easier on you.
A little bit.
Because then you've got till April before you have to do your next one.
Yeah, absolutely. But as I say, the first impressions. What's that sitting at? I think that's 42, isn't it? First impressions I've done.
I couldn't tell you.
No, I'm trying to figure out the count number. No, it's 44 first impressions I've done. So this will be 45, 46, and 47. Okay, wow, okay.
So for funsies, the Bloodline trailer that came out 10 years ago, 25,000 views.
I have no video that's not promo advertising. I have that number of views. The closest I've got is it the Next Time for Mind Warp trailer?
That's quite high, yeah.
And Next Time for Mind Warp trailer, 20,848 views. That's taken 17 years to get there.
25,000 views on the trailer, 8.9 thousand views on the episode.
Yeah.
I'm going to take that to the BBC and go, look, 25,000 people like that. By your logic, that's 25 million. Let's make a show.
No, absolutely. No, that's the thing. Even if 10% of that is genuine, that's still meaty.
Yeah, but I don't want the BBC anywhere near my show.
No, I don't. When I mean meaty, I don't mean the other 90% of thing. The way views work is you click a view, and obviously it's down to. That's why YouTube went to watch time, because that's more substantial than just a click.
Yeah. Oh no, I have my phone.
Right. Hello. That's it. Harrison's done. Right. Well, while Harrison is commandeering your means of communication, I'll quickly go through the Facebook birthdays.
10 unboxing.
Yeah. No, I'm going to do quickly the birthdays. Facebook birthdays.
Yeah.
And I have 2 months worth of names to give out here, so here we go. So yeah, happy birthday to JB on the 4th of October. Happy birthday, sir. I have somebody who shares the same birthday as me, although he's slightly younger. Damn. Jamie, happy birthday on the 5th of October. Then who else do we have? We've got my work colleague Craig, happy birthday on the 9th of October. James of the reenactment group, happy birthday on the 15th of October. Robert Newth, happy birthday on the 23rd of October. Friend of the channel, Lynn, happy birthday on the 27th of October. And then I've got 4 birthdays all on the same day, on the 2nd of November. I've got too many friends with the 2nd of November as their birthday. So, now he's calling me again. What's up? Right, that's genuine this time.
There's every chance he was going to do that.
He cut you off, yeah. Everybody's now heard the messenger dial tone through the live stream, but there we are. So yeah, Facebook birthdays wise, that's why I did this, because I knew it was going to cause trouble. So Facebook birthdays. So I've got 4 people who have their birthday on the 2nd of November in my friends list. Stanley from the reenactment group, happy birthday. Kerry, a former work colleague, happy birthday. Saray, present work colleague, happy birthday. And then I've got David Parsons, the guy who helped produce How to Chat Up Girls 22 years ago.
Absolutely stream in December.
Sorry?
And that's the film that you should stream in December.
You've got a film that should stream in December.
Yeah. How to Chat Up Girls. Stream that.
Problem
in
is I
December.
can't do that. There's a lot of content ID issues with it.
Oh, just quickly edit it and take that one song out.
Both songs out, but yes. I know what you mean.
Yeah, cool.
Then we have Facebook birthdays for Andrew on the 3rd of November. Happy birthday. David from the Who Group on the 14th of November. Happy
What,
birthday.
Cherry?
Sorry?
Cherry?
No. The other David.
Alright.
Yeah, well, when I say other David, I'm not talking about the two Davids who out the four Davids that don't come every so often. I'm talking about the other main David.
Alright.
Yeah. And that completely confused everybody, but there we are. And then I have one more birthday. Joycey, happy birthday on the 2nd December. So that's the Facebook birthdays selection for this
Hooray!
month.
Hooray!
Hooray! And of course, happy birthday to a certain person, even though I'm wishing myself on Thursday.
That's a bit egotistical.
It is. But then again, it's my live stream. I can do what I like.
Oh, yeah. And happy 40th birthday, Barry, in 4 days.
I know. It's getting strange now. It is getting...
I think it's just another number.
It is another number, but it's one of these milestones. Do you know what? I'm in a better place for my 40th than I ever thought I would be at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, you're house hunting, you're in a relationship, you're in a job, got good friends, nothing to worry about.
Yeah, nothing to worry about at all. House hunting starts when I come back from Lisbon. That's going to be fun. So there might be a few stories about that the next time we come round.
Oh.
Yeah, or some horror stories that might be the case. You'll probably find... By the way, I'm going house hunting, but I'm just looking at houses because they won't give me a mortgage. You know, it'll be one of these stories. Because nobody can get a mortgage at the moment. You know, it's one of these things. But we'll see how they go. I'm in a good position for that. I think I'll be okay to get in principle. So, as long as I can get that, I can then spread out, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. That's like, yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's the idea. So the first focus is to get the mortgage sorted, or get an in principle sorted, so I know what I've got, and then look at the housing stuff. So it's a start, and it will be a journey. And if I can vlog some of it and put it as updates, I will do. So that could be something interesting.
Yeah, something different.
Might utilise YouTube Shorts feature for that. You never know. 1 minute sign bites of me going, I can't find a house. See you next time.
Quality entertainment.
Quality entertainment. I could go all old millennial here and bemoan TikTok and the short form formats in such a nice, nasty way, but I'm not going to because it's not fair. It's not fair. Us long formers are better suited to our long forming, I think. Okay, so let's have a wee chat about the latest box set that came out, season 20.
Yeah.
I got it. What was that? Sorry.
We'll try. The boys getting fussy.
We are, yes. Well, to give you a chance to see what happened on the unboxing. Nothing particularly spectacular, but my first impressions of the box set. Let's play it. Let's get to season 20 unboxing and see how it all worked out.
QVT.
Okay, here we are again. Another unboxing. I promise this is going to be the last of this year, at least. Whether it actually is the last one I ever get is a different matter, but certainly for the foreseeable, I think this is probably going to be the last one. I now have one from each decade. So let's have an open of this package and see what's inside. They packaged it upside down. There we are. Oh, look at that. Doctor Who, The Collection, Season 20. So that's the side. Very similar to the others. And I'll bring the others out in a moment. So, and then we've got the back here. So we've got all 7 stories that are classed under Season 20. So we've got Arc of Infinity, Snake Dust, Mordred and Dread, Terminus, Enlightenment, The King's Demons, and the 5 Doctors, a 20th anniversary special. There's 8 discs in here, and it looks like they've done the 5 Doctors, the 5th version of the 5 Doctors. It's quite ironic how many they've actually done. on here. I quite like the artwork in here, and we'll go in and have a look. And then we've got the 40th anniversary restoration, so it looks like it's a restoration with more material and new special effects. So it might be what I'm watching tonight, you never know. It's one of these things, I think. But let's open up the wrapping, see what's inside, and have a look at all the artwork and everything else. Okay, this one's actually coming in decent packaging. And Amazon were actually a day late. They said they were going to have it on the 17th. It didn't turn up until today, the 18th. So, the 18th of September. So by the time this comes out, I've had this a couple of weeks. However, let's go into this. Let's open up the package and take the sleeve off as always. Even though I'm doing this completely awkwardly. There we are. I'll take the sleeve and put that over there for now. So that's the artwork there. I think this is the best of the artwork of the three I've got, and I'll show the other two here. Here is the first one, season 2, the first one I unboxed, which is there. Here is season 9, and out of the three, this is the most naturalistic looking of the Doctors, because the Pertwee looks a bit odd in its design. I don't mind the design, but he looks a bit odd. Hartnell looks a bit odd as well. But you compare him to Davison, it actually looks the closest and most realistic of the sets. So that's good. Let's open this up. Let's have a look and see what's inside. Oh, I like that. They've used the 5 Doctors as the opening. That's very nice. I wonder if that alludes to the way they're all captured. That's very interesting. I like that. I like that a lot. That's quite good. Okay, and then we open inside here and we have it looks like Terminus type, well, middle of the season anyway, Black Guardian trilogy type things. But you've got the 5th Doctor holding the transmat from the 5 Doctors. You've got Chameleon, who obviously makes appearance in King's Demons. You've got Turlo with the crystal for the Black Guardian. You've got Nyssa in a Terminus outfit. And you've got Snake Dance outfit for Tegan, with the snake in her arm, with the Mara. And then we open up the main inlay here, and we have the TARDIS set, very much the colour of Arc of Infinity, and you can even see the breach coming through the screen there. So it's very much based on the Arc of Infinity TARDIS set, or for the time of the TARDIS set. I think that's really cool. That's really cool. Let's have a look at the booklets and now have a look at the DVDs. So we've got more exciting products from Doctor Who. So we have the Big Finish advertisements, and then you've got the Titan Comics, an Adventure to Time and Space. So you've got all these different games: Edge of Time, Edge of Reality, Lonely Assassins. You've got the Doctor Who vinyls, the Tom Baker ones that brought them back, and the new Doomsday. That's interesting. Evil the Daleks. Is that a novelization of it by Fraser Hines? Don't know about that one. That's a hint. Then we've got an Escape Hunt original game, a live escape game, Dalek Awakens. You've got Origin Stories book coming out soon. And then that kind of times it when they put it out, because that's a couple of issues ago, so it's obviously created a few months ago. And then you got Forbidden Planet with all the different TARDIS designs. I've got a few TARDISes myself, but that's interesting. Then we have the booklet, which is the Season 20 collection, Season 20 booklet. Very much the same style as the others, with the photographs and all the bits and pieces in them. So you've got updated special effects which have been enhanced from the 2007 DVD of Arc of Infinity. That artwork's quite nice. I quite like that artwork there on the left hand, on the right hand side, the with Omega. And then we've got Snake Dance. New for Blu-ray, optional replacement effects for Part 4. That must be regarding the Mara, because obviously they did a very good version on Kinder, so they needed to do one for this, I suppose, to keep it in line. That's interesting. Then we got updated special effects prepared for the 2009 DVD release. So this is the version that we got in the release for that, the Black Guardian Trilogy box set. That's intriguing. And then we've got Terminus. Again, the effects for the 2009 DVD release are in here. And then we've got new 2023 effects, split to Blu-ray and SD, with optional intro from Fiona Cumming. Now, interesting story about the Enlightenment. When they did it, this is the extended version. This is the extended version Enlightenment, because this is the one they did the filmic version of. Interestingly, they made it HD when they did the extended version. That was quite intriguing for future releases. This is the first time you've seen a full HD version of Enlightenment of this extended version, so that's interesting to see. And then we finish with the King's Demons. Again, there doesn't seem to be any extras on here. It seems to be just purely the original layout. Okay, fair enough. And then we have the Five Doctors. 3 discs it covers. So it's a 9-disc set. So you've got the original broadcast version and disc 7. You have disc 8, which has the 40th anniversary edition. The disc 7 also has the special edition version from the DVDs when they re-released the 5 Doctors with the 1983 effects. And then we've got the 1995 special edition, which was the one that was the first DVD. And this is the thing, this is the fact, the 5 Doctors was the first DVD released for Doctor Who. So it'll be interesting to see how the 40th anniversary works. Based on the original broadcast version, the special edition is restored from the original film negatives and features brand new special effects. So that's going to be interesting to watch. But 3 discs of the 5 Doctors. I know it's a big story, but is that maybe going a bit too far? I don't know. And certainly the one thing I'm going to be watching very soon anyway. So that's the booklet in there and all the interesting features of it. Let's go into the DVDs and just have a quick look at them. So I hate the way they do this. I'm kind of OCD having them straighten up. So we got Arc of Infinity, which is PG. We have Snake Dance, which is PG. I like that one. So it's Modern Undead that's the 12, because there's 12s in here. So Modern Undead's a 12. Terminus is a 12. Well, that's probably because of one particular scene. Enlightenment's only a PG. Interesting. As is the King's Demons. And then we have the first release of the 5 Doctors, the transmitted version. The second release of the 5 Doctors, the 40th anniversary edition. And then we have the 5 Doctors, the special edition. So it's interesting to think there's effectively been 4 editions of the 5 Doctors over time. And they're all coming together on this one box set. And that actually was what made me want to buy this. Not because I wanted to have a completion of one from each decade, but also because of the 5 Doctors. Because that was my key reason for getting this box set, was to see what they've done with the new 5 Doctors. As much as I've maybe slagged it off, it's going to be interesting seeing what they've done differently. Because each version is slightly different. I hope they go back to the original Rassilon, because the special edition version, I don't like the deep, distorted voice. I prefer the one that you have on the transmitted version, the original version. So yeah, it'll be fun. Fun to see, fun to look at, and fun to enjoy. And there we are. There's the Doctor Who The Collection Season 20 box set. Unboxed. Yes, I have a slight spoiler in regards to the box. the 40th anniversary edition. And I'll wait until Fraser's live again, because he's obviously still watching. They have used the distorted Rassilon sound on the 40th anniversary version, not the original. Which disappoints me a little bit.
Have. Yeah. Jamie and Jim were over there one night, and Jamie just got his set, so we watched the 40th anniversary. And to be, it's nice.
It's nice.
The updated effects are great.
They work better than the 1995 version. That's what I'd say.
Yes. I wonder, we didn't get around to it, but I wonder if they've kept the Easter egg from the 20th anniversary release. Well, David Tennant in a commentary.
I don't know. I'll have a look. If you give me a minute, I'll have a look. Because guess what I have to the side of me?
It was an Easter egg on the 20th anniversary edition. So if it's going to be anywhere, it might be on that disc.
Let's have a look. King's
I,
Demons, 5 Doctors. There we
as
go.
happy as I was that they did the 5 Doctors, etc., etc., I'm glad that the 60th isn't multi-Doctor. Well,
No.
it is in a sense, but it's not.
It is. Right, I don't know if you can see that.
Not
I don't
yet,
know if
I
it's
can't.
going to focus, but it's on disc 7.
Oh, perfect. I might
It
buy
is on
it
disc
some
7 as the second option. So the
That
first
is
the first recording the first commentary is Carol Ann Ford, Elizabeth Sladen, Nicholas Courtney, and Mark Strickson, 2007. And the second commentary for the broadcast version is David Tennant, Phil Collinson, Helen Rayner from 2006.
Oh, that's nice. I'm glad it's on there and it's not a secret.
Yep. The 40th anniversary edition has Mark Strickson, Jeanette Fielding, and Peter Davison in it.
Right.
And the special edition has Peter Davison, Terence Dick's original 2001 version.
Right. Heads
So-
up, when you hear the beep, that is the timer. And that's when I go to finish dinner.
Oh right, okay, I see. Thank you for the heads up. But at least you'll hear for the good bit with the season 20.
Exactly. You've got me for another 10 minutes.
Another 10 minutes. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the season 20 box set, and I have no space after this to put anything until I move. I
you have a
genuinely have nothing left at the back of the. That's that. Basically, if you look at the shelving there, there's there's virtually no space left now. So.
I wonder if they're going to announce a new collection for the 60th.
I'm sorry, say that again. I couldn't hear you.
I wonder if they're going to announce a new collection for the 60th, like a new box set.
They will do. It'll be. I wonder if they're going to do 4.
Or 1.
1 or the 2, because the unless they've been secretly animating Marco Polo, with the Underwater Menace recently coming out, that seems the more likely candidate.
Yeah, true. True.
That's not all of them. That's not all of them reviewed. I think we're still missing 1 from Series 4.
Right.
Let me just double check that while we're googling. So Doctor Who missing episodes. Right. Okay. Let's have a look. So we have the Highlanders is the last. The Highlanders and the Smugglers.
Right. It's
So they're still to be done.
right.
So it could be 1. It could be the first season because it's only Marco Polo that needs completing.
But we'll see. I mean, they will do it eventually. It'd be weird if they didn't.
Yeah.
But we'll have to wait and see.
After that, they do Wheel and Space and do 5.
Yeah. But it's good. It's good though. Like these episodes were lost, so it's good that in a way we're getting them back.
Yeah, there's a long way to go. I mean, do you know what would be interesting if they decide to animate Celestial Toymaker?
Yeah. I mean, the Celestial Toymaker's not a great story.
It's. I can't remember. I think I did give it a half decent rating when I reviewed it. Leave me be. It's been 100 now. I can't remember what I put on half the stuff.
Let's see.
Somebody's not very happy.
Yes. Right, I will go deal with the boy. You carry on.
Yeah, no problem. Celestial Toymaker. Where did I put that down? 3.5 out of 5. So actually, I gave it quite a decent rating. Okay, fair enough. The beauty of having Excel documents left, right, and centre. Anyway, yes. So that is the review for the unboxing. My brain's starting to falter now. Tamir, you didn't see that. She was watching. She has been commenting a little bit. So hello again. But yes, so that's the unboxing video for season 20. While Frey is still here, I will play the Knock Knock review when he has to go for his dinner. Let's have a look at this. Now, I was talking earlier about the local area and East Kilbride. And here is, let me get the website up. There we are. Right. So here I have a proposal they've started to do to redesign the town centre. Because at the moment, it's a shopping centre which is half full. It's the second largest undercover shopping centre in Scotland, and it's half full, and they're trying to think of something radical to do with it. So what they're thinking of doing is basically remodelling one end of the centre west side, the side where all the Comic Con stuff was a couple of weeks ago, and reinvigorate some areas of it. And the bit that intrigued me was this little bit here. This bit here where the bingo hall is by the ice rink. That's the ice rink there. That's the main shopping centre complex there. And there was like a bingo hall here. And they're going to do like a public square. But they're thinking of what they're going to put in there in that little venue. And I'm wondering if they can maybe make a venue that's got more than 500 seats in it for certain things and certain shows and performances. Because as far as I understand, the minimum you need is 13. What the minimum you need is 500 seater to have a touring show. And I think that'd be cool having that in East Kilbride, a kind of touring show coming in. That's my personal opinion anyway. So that's the town centre as it currently is. So they're going to take away that bit, and they're going to take away this area here and repurpose it. And I think it does need it. It's looking a bit shabby here. But they've had a public consultation until about earlier this week about what they're going to do and what they want to do. And I thought it quite intriguing. What they're planning to do and why they're planning to do it. And if you want to find out more and you are interested in that sort of thing from that area, ekfuture.co.uk is the website, so I suggest maybe having a look at that and having your consultation. But they had a public consultation where your own ideas to come in, and hopefully it does something, because I think the town centre is in a decline. And it's the same with any of the new town shopping centres. Cumbernauld shopping centres, the big carbuncle that everybody knows about is looking to be redeveloped, and they're looking to do something in Glenrothes as well, if I remember rightly. So the new town shopping centres don't fare that well in the scheme of things now, because they've lost their community focus and become effectively big retail outlets, which the area doesn't really accommodate for anymore. It's sad in some respects. But that's the plan, or an idea to improve East Kilbride Shopping Centre and the town centre, make it more community space again. Because there used to be nightclubs and restaurants open all the time. Now it's pretty dead at times, and it's a shame. But that's just a bit of interesting point I wanted to put across in this stream. I think Fraser may have gone. No, he's still with us. He's just on mute. I think no, happy nappy time. I think that's possibly what it is. But that's my thinking there. No, I don't want to see that. That was stupid. Anyway, you just saw my last video view on YouTube. There we are. Hamsters aren't working again. There we are. But yeah, it's just interesting having some changes in your town like that, and the big things, and it's more a personal thing for me. I just thought it interesting when I saw that, and wanted to quickly talk about it. But it's not a clip. It's just a quick refresher, really, than anything else. Right, we have from the archives. We have a Doctor Who review still to come of Knock Knock. But yeah, we're getting to that stage now where I've really talked out the talk. So unless you have any last words, Mr. Cool, this may be where we say goodbye, because if you've got your dinner in less than 10 minutes, this review is 12. So it's a bit of time. So yes, hang on a minute.
He's back, but he might not come back for the next part.
Yes, you may not come back for the next part. If you've got dinner, you'll be nom-nomming. Yes, absolutely.
The pork has been flipped. The roasties have been put on. I've got 15 minutes. So
15 minutes roast dinner. Yeah, here we go.
So yes, go carry on for me.
Yes, well, I will do. I shall therefore say my farewells now, in case you're not here when I come back from the clip.
Thank you for having me for the majority of the live stream.
No, you are very welcome, and I hope you enjoy your time. But to me, it's just put saying maybe that venue plan would be good for events or concerts too, etc. How long is this planned for? Like the timescale? Would they like to plan to do it as soon as possible? To be fair to Mia, so she is watching this. She's reacting straight away to me personally. She's not chatting, but that's interesting.
Hello to me.
Yes, hello again.
It is us again. I shall see you in December, if not beforehand.
I'm sure you'll see her before that. But yes, but it depends on what you mean by that. But okay, I know what you mean. But yeah, it's interesting. It's intriguing. But yeah, no. Thank you, Fraser. Once again,
thank you for having me.
Very quickly before we go,
yes.
your model railway.
Yes, progressing.
Because you got the gauge in that now, and you're starting to create your model village on a.
So
big
someone
board.
very kindly, I'm part of a few groups on Facebook, Engage groups, because Engage is what's suitable for the size of the flat.
Mm-hmm.
So someone very kindly sent me a diesel engine, which you've seen, but I didn't have any plywoods to start the layout, and I went into my Thornwood community group and I said, can anyone help me? And a very kind woman replied, and she goes, yeah, we'll cut that for you. So yesterday she came round to the flat and she'd cut the right size because it's going to go in the hallway. We've got a chest of drawers out there. So it's going to go on top of that. And yeah, she brought it round. So Siobhan and I, the boy was in bed. We painted the green to get the base down. And then the same person who sent me the first train was like, oh, I've got a steam train for you. So he's supposed to meet a steam train tomorrow as well. And a steam train is what I wanted. So I'm very excited about that.
Is that actually going to have proper steam coming out of it, or is it just a
No, I think it's just
electric representation?
Yeah. But the wheels would be great when they go around with the pistons. That's going to be great.
Which is what you want, yeah.
Yeah. So I just need to get a couple of people carriages now, and then that's a full set. And I only need one train for now, but I'm determined to get a Percy from Thomas Tank Engine and Engage because that was my first ever train.
You will like the vlog then next week.
I'm very excited for your vlog next week.
Yes.
So yeah, Siobhan and I are going to outline the village tonight. It's going to be a mishmash of her village in Methil, and it'll be a mishmash of mine and Land Bank. So we're calling it Meth Bank. Don't question it. Don't question it.
I'm trying to keep a straight face here, but it's very difficult when you call the name of the village Meth Bank. But
it's a great name for a village. It's not Meth Bank. It's Meth Bank. You have to say it quickly. There's no hyphen. So I've got some blue acrylic paint with some PVA glue. We're going to make a little duck pond tonight. We're going to put a road in. We've got some paint for the roads, and we're just going to build it up over time. And it'll be a project. I've got a Silly Wee Trains is the name of the Instagram.
Yes, I noticed.
Because I'm Silly Wee Film.
Look, put it this way: you moaned at me for having structure and everything. Yours is Silly Wee whatever.
Yeah,
so...
but it works. It works beautifully. It does, Carson. Thank you, Silly Wee Baby.
Yeah.
So that's. I know. I don't even have a dummy for you or nothing. I know. Oh, here you go.
By the way, Tamia says hello, Fraser. Hello for Fraser.
Hello, Timmy. Bye, Dum Dum. Out it goes. Bye. Don't want it. Bye, Dum Dum. So yeah, we'll just build it up over time. So we're going to build the road tonight. Going to put a pond in, and then bit by bit, I'm going to get little bits for it. And we'll go on Etsy and we'll get a sign made up for Meth Bank.
Quite right.
But
get it in proper British Rail blue background.
But what I'd like to do is get a clock tower, Back to the Future, and then put a little TARDIS. I put a little police phone box in there as well.
No, what you want is you want the middle bit. You want the courtroom house clock tower. You want the cable running down to the road.
Down to the road.
You want a DeLorean on the road. Just about to come around, and you just want the TARDIS hovering above, watching everything.
But keep in mind, I've only got 3 foot by 2 foot, so.
I'm sure you can get a miniature DeLorean and a miniature Doc Brown and Marty and all that.
So we'll get a pub in there. We're going to build we'll get some houses. We're going to put a little corner shop, post office thing in there. Yeah. And we're going to build a little park. So we'll see what we can fit in. And then when I eventually move into a house, we'll get a much bigger layout.
Absolutely. Our room is going to be taken away for just the model railway set. Quite right.
Exactly. A 4-bedroom house, I think. I think that's what we need. Or just an attic or a basement.
It's
Where
alright.
I can...
I'm already planning my spare room to be a YouTube studio, come relaxing space, come office space. So
You right? That's a big cough. You think? Yeah, you need a YouTube studio.
yeah, I need something not in the bedroom.
Yeah. And on that bombshell.
On that bombshell, I shall let you go. Thank you very much, Fraser.
Thank you.
And,
Great rest of your stream. I can't imagine you've got too much to go now.
No, one more review video, and then probably some goodbyes and some hellos to my lady who's been watching all the way through quite intently.
And then off to your group.
Off to the group.
When are you
After
seeing your
pizza.
good lady next?
I don't see her until a week tomorrow.
Oof.
So I will probably be struggling the first couple of days, as she will be.
Oh, good luck with that.
It's fine. We managed 10 days apart in Hungary. I'm sure we'll manage it again.
Right, Harrison and I say toodaloo.
Yes, okay. Bye, Harrison.
Bye.
See you later, Frey.
Bye.
Cheers, mate. And he has gone. Okay. Yes, one more video to go. Let's do the review of Knock Knock. Hello everybody and welcome to another Doctor Who review. This time I'm reviewing another 12th Doctor story. Knock Knock. So, with most of the new series stories that I review, I don't go over the plot line from a television companion because there isn't one for the new series yet. However, this one is interesting for the fact that I've already done a first impressions video of this on my Santoba YouTube channel back in 2017. That first impression series, of course, is now fully on the Deanstructor channel, and the last one was back last month for Revolution of the Daleks. If you haven't seen that, check it out. But also check out the link up there for my first impressions of Knock Knock. Now, I've just seen it again for this review, so yeah, let's get on to it. So plot line. We have here that Bill is trying to find a place to share with flatmates because she's now obviously a proper student in the university. And they find a few places, and there's a montage at the beginning of the episode of them trying to find somewhere to live. And it's all fairly small, and the estate agent's taking the absolute pee out of them in regards to where they go for things. And they're trying to find something cheap, and of course you can't find anything cheap. The usual things you get with modern criticism of the housing market, which I'm dipping my toe into this year, hopefully. But yeah, they go about, they give up at the estate agents, and then David Suchet's character, the landlord, turns up and says, "Are you looking for somewhere to live?" And yeah, they said, "Yeah, we are." And I've got, and he shows them around the house, this big house, and says, "I've got a contract here. If you put your names to it, then you can have the lease," and off you go. And yeah, it was an interesting start to the episode. We then have the situation where the Doctor, this is actually quite clever, the Doctor materialises the TARDIS around all Bill's stuff from her room, and then transports it to outside where the house is. And that's a neat little trick there. The TARDIS dematerialising around Bill's stuff. It's a nice moving van, put it that way. And the Doctor helps to get everything in. And the first bit that got me was the students all said, "Oh, hi, Doctor." And I'm going, how do they know his name? Because it's been a few years, and I realised, no, hang on a minute, they would know him because he was doing lectures, all these big lecture hall. They probably recognise him and think he's rather a cool guy. And then Bill says he's the granddad. And the Doctor takes a bit of offence to that a little bit, which is actually quite a funny little thing. And then we get into the story itself with all the creepiness of the house and the fact that the walls are basically absorbing people. We find out it's dryads, as the Doctor names them, so little beetle creatures. And we find that the landlord has been, every 20 years, getting a new set of 6 students in. And then the walls will then absorb their life forces to help keep alive Edith up in the tower. Now we seem to believe that Edith is his daughter, but actually it turns out she's actually his mother. and it was a nice bittersweet way they twisted it round and made it work for the story. And I think that was rather quite cute, the twist they had with that, and I think it was quite nice the way they did that. Other elements of it, the music skipping bit where Pavel gets absorbed into the wall. The fact that Pavel's sticking out there because the vibrations from the record he's playing and the record skipping is stopping him being fully absorbed, so it helps explain a bit more what's happening maybe of the story, which was interesting. It's only when the landlord stopped the record that it finally sinked in that he's part of it, because he seemed a bit aloof and weird before, but you didn't know how quite he was part of it, and then that happens, and it's kind of like, ooh, that's interesting. Using a tuning fork for the sound waves to get the beetles that are in the dryads, as they are, from the walls to go in and suck people up, basically, and suck up their life force. It's quite a self-contained story overall. The plot lines, I said it was light on the first impressions. It's actually a little bit more nuanced than that, I think. There is a bit more to it than that. There's a couple of subtexts you don't see in maybe the first time round in regards to some of the bits and pieces. It's very laid out. You will follow along what's happening in development as the plot goes along, but with the Doctor's suspicion something from the beginning, you know that something's not quite right overall. So it's a little bit more nuanced than some of the bits they talk about and they discuss in this. But it's not. It's still fairly light, but it's not as lightweight as I maybe thought it was 3-4 years ago when I did that review. Anyway, into the cast. We've got, of course, Peter Capaldi as the Doctor. As I said in that review, the first impressions, Capaldi has found his footing. We've got that kind of eccentric Doctor. We know that he won't be trifled with, but he's also a bit more playful. The social awkwardness that the Doctor seems to have more now in the Doctors that we have more modernly in the modern era is coming out a bit more when he's kind of overstaying his welcome once he's helped Bill in with his things. But the fact he's there and the fact he's trying to figure things out and look at things is interesting. You get the kind of effect that Bill's going, out of the way, this is my life, leave me alone. But Capaldi certainly isn't the grumpy Capaldi that I reviewed in, or the very suspicious Capaldi that I reviewed in Listen last year. This character is the lovable 12th Doctor, the 12th Doctor that I enjoy watching and like the character for. But it's a likable Doctor at this point. It's not a weird or alien Doctor or a bit offhand. He's more rounded. There's not really a spikiness here. It's more like an inquisitive mad professor coming through a little bit. But I taking it away and not watching this episode for a couple of years, you do appreciate how good Capaldi is in the role and how committed he is to getting the character just right. And this episode's a good example of that. I personally prefer Pearl Mackie, the chemistry she has with Peter Capaldi, than I do with Jenna Coleman and Peter Capaldi. The chemistry's there as well, and don't get me wrong, Jenna Coleman's a brilliant actress, but the chemistry and the way they work, the way that Bill and the Doctor work with each other is a lot better dynamic. I think that's the better dynamic of Doctor companion for his era. Pearl Mackie doesn't put a foot wrong. She just plays it effortlessly. I don't think she really puts a step wrong in this one. I love the scene that she has with Paul, where where Paul's trying to chat her up, and she basically nonchalantly says, "Nah, I'm not interested in boys. I'm more interested in girls." I thought that was the way she played that. This is the thing. There was a bit of controversy in Series 10 about this lesbian companion, and Bill mentions it. There is references to it throughout the series, but it's not in your face. And this is definitely another example of not in your face. It's part of the conversation, it's part of who she is, but she never forces it out to make a statement. It just naturally comes 9 times out of 10, and this is one of these examples. You've got other guest cast as well. Matt Lucas makes an appearance near the end, guarding the vault as Nardole. At this point, he's more like a bit part, but he's very much a teacher scolding a pupil here when it comes to the vault situation at this point, and it's an interesting dynamic. He flourishes more later in the series. He's kind of underused at this point. The best guest star is David Suchet as the landlord. Now, Suchet, of course, is well known for playing Poirot. It's interesting seeing him with so much hair, because I'm used to seeing the bald Poirot, but he plays it with enough creepiness, but still friendliness to it, and there's enough nuance in there that he's a very believable character. You can tell the dark turns when they ask about can we go in the tower, when all the students are in there initially before they sign the contracts. His face trips like that. No, you can't go in the tower. You're not going to go in the tower. You're not allowed. And then his face trips again very quickly back into a very smiley and helpful person. But as he goes around the house with the tuning fork and starts tapping the walls and stopping the sound, you know there's something not quite right with him. The bit that really gets me with David Suchet is the bit at the end when it's revealed that actually Eliza's son, he's Eliza's son. He called John, apparently, although I can't recall hearing that this time round, but I think that's correct. John, he was there, and this turn of the sixpence of him being so boyish, and the whole motive of this guy was he's trying to keep his mum alive. That's really sweet, and David Suchet plays it brilliantly. Speaking of Eliza, you've got Maria Gale. I mean, she doesn't do much. She's sitting in the bed a bit ill in the flashback, and the makeup makes it very limited movement she could do for the character now, the Eliza now. That's the wooden creature that we see. But overall, yeah, it's solid enough. She doesn't do much. Can't move much really. It's fine. It's fine. It's not really much to go on there. You've then got Shireen Mandeep Dillon. She is really the main one of the other students that we talk about and look at a bit. She seems to be a bit more friendly with Bill, and she's the last one to be swallowed up. I love the fact that they play a little bit of the relationship thing, that she kind of fancies Paul. I like that little touch there. The other characters, you've got Harry. He actually annoyed me a little bit with the Doctor at times. Nothing wrong with Colin Ryan's part, but I think Harry just is a little bit grating at times in this one. He's kind of like, no, I want to get out of here. I don't like this. I don't like that. I don't like the other thing. It's kind of, oh, for goodness sake, go away. You've then got Ben Presley as Paul. Bit over the top, trying to show off a little bit. Ben Presley plays it well enough. It's the character, really. Alice Hukin. I wasn't quite enamoured with Felicity, to be fair, played by Alice Hukin. I think she's a little bit stereotypical. That's the thing when you've got so many cast members. There's only so much you can put in 45 minutes, and these are kind of like window dressing, really. And then Bart Salvek, who plays Pavel, you don't really see or hear much of. He gets his odd to the wall. That's it. So apart from that, there's not really much for those cast. I mean, I said at the time on the first impressions, it's like Scooby-Doo gang with this mystery. Not really. I don't know where I got that observation from, but I don't think that's the case now. Definitely not. I mean, Mike Bartlett, who wrote the story, did a good job. It's a nice little creepy horror, kind of haunted house type story. It plays on the relationship of the Doctor and Bill a bit more, and how it all works. Yeah, overall, it's kind of still in the developing stage, but there's a relationship and a friendship between them there, and you can see that, and the writing works well for the story and the setting, and it's directed pretty good by Bill Anderson. Pretty standard, although I noticed there's a couple of shots where there's quick zooms in. There's kind of like jump cuts as such in there. The sequence when Harry and the Doctor were talking in the kitchen, and you've got Harry talking about the situation about not being able to get out and everything else, and don't start playing with the bug in that, leave it alone, and that when the bug starts coming out the wall. And you got the bit where they're near the shutters and the Doctor's talking, and it's obviously a jump cut, but it's a jump cut of the same thing. They've just expanded the frame a little bit, I think, and it kind of direct these little more modern kind of cuts are in there a little bit more. They're not as smooth as they could be. in some cases, and it helps with the staccato nature of some of the horror there. It's more what you hear more than actually what you see, and that's always the best Doctor Who, when you get suggestive. When Paul gets stuck into the wall, all you hear is noise from his room. You don't hear him being taken in. The Pavel effect that you have on the wall works well, and the way it's shot and framed works quite well. Overall, it's decent direction. And music-wise, I know I'm critical of Murray Gold with his bombasticness at this time, but actually it's fairly understated. And only really crescendos up. It's more crescendos up here when the Beatles and the Dryads are absorbing people and eating them effectively. It's actually understated for Murray Gold, and it surprised me actually, because normally I'm picking it out going, oh no, here we go, bombast again, but he's actually pretty good. And the thing of music in this era is, if it's not overstated, it actually doesn't affect anything, and I like that. I like that a lot. Overall, I think this is a story I would certainly go back to and watch. I mean, Series 10 is one of the better series of the Moffat era, in my opinion. It certainly was enjoyable. Would I say it is as good as some of the stories I've reviewed so far? It's up there. I'm kind of at two minds whether to put it as a 4 or a 3.5 TARDISes out of 5. I know there's kind of a trope at the moment. I'm putting a lot of stories at 3.5 or 3. This one is enjoyable. It's not the best. So on that basis, it's just going to be 3.5 TARDISes out of 5. There we are, the review of Knock Knock, just 3.5 TARDIS out of 5. There we go. That is the last of the archive videos for this live stream, and that is almost it for me. Thank you once again for Fraser for joining in for most of the live stream. Thank you very much for everybody who's watched it live, including my love. Hello, Timmy, I miss you so much. I actually am missing you at the moment. It's going to be, as I said to Fraser, it's going to be hard. It is going to be hard. But I will see your beautiful face very, very soon. And I'll try and keep the chocolates till I come back. I don't know, might be a depressive eating session tomorrow. Nom, 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 nom. You never know. But apart from that, thank you guys for watching as always. Leave a comment down below. Tell me what you think about all we've talked about today. The unboxing video. Your information about the consultation about East Kilbride and EK Future. The link will be down below on the live stream once this is done. Apart from that, that is basically me for now. Thank you. If you like the video, don't forget to like it, share it to the hashtag teamstructor, or like the live stream, like it and share this with the hashtag teamstructor. The live stream clip comes up on Wednesday at 6 PM GMT. That will be the unboxing video, that's for sure. That's been set up like that. Yeah, follow me on the socials. You have the Facebook page, you have the YouTube page. You have the YouTube, what should we call it? The YouTube community tab. We have X still, just. We have the interests of, oh, brain cells gone. Instagram. We've also got Patreon, patreon.com/deanstructor, where you can become a member, not just a patron anymore. You can start to become a member for free. So come and join the community. There's extra bits and pieces that come up every time, and I'm still looking at how the Patreon will work going forward. But it looks like there's going to be a wee regeneration of the Patreon very, very soon. Anyway, that's it from me. Thank you guys for watching as always. Do you know what? I will see you very soon. Here's the coming up. So we've got the Streamstructor today. We've got the clip at 6 PM GMT on Wednesday rather. National Railway Museum vlog next Sunday at 4 PM GMT. Then we have The One Who Lived on the 15th of October at 4 PM GMT. Not 6 PM GMT, I'll need to change that in a minute. The 18th, we've got Attack of the Cybermen at 6 PM GMT. Then we have the 50th Kidstructor. I'm not going to say what it is, you'll find out soon enough. 22nd of October, and then a compilation and a discussion about the 50 reactions to Kidstructor on the 29th. So hopefully you can join me all for that. But until next time, guys, thank you very much for watching. And you know what? I shall see you later. I'm in the other